Love. I'll just tell you a tiny little thing about love. You heard of Hallaj. Hallaj was a Sufi mystic who had said, Ana al-Haq, like Jesus, I am the truth. And because it's a blasphemous thing to say, they killed him. So one day they asked him, can you tell us about love? And he says to them, wait to see how my today will end. Wait to see how my tomorrow is. And wait to see how my day after tomorrow will be. And they're all puzzled. Because he had a lot of devoted students and, teachers. They wait, and they realize that day one he was hanged. Day two he was burnt. Day three his ashes were scattered into the wind. He says that's what love is. That there is nothing in life that you will ever value. Life no longer becomes interesting or important or valuable to you. That's what love does. It's like when you have a pain, like the pain I had a couple of days ago. I didn't care about the bed or this house. Pain isolates you from everything. You're all alone. You have no mom, you have no dad, and you have some maturity to you. You're not going to pick up the phone and say, I need help. You say, you know what? No one's going to do anything for me. No one can do anything for me. This is what I have to do. I'm in pain. I either scream or just hold it in. So love creates its own pain, its own longing, its own yearning. It takes everything away from you. And then you get burnt. You turn into dust. It's like you belong to nothing, you belong to no one. And wherever life goes, it just takes you with it and you don't really care because you have no attachment to anything. No one looks at you, no one cares for you, no one values you. That's what love does. The only thing that you have to be careful is the object of love. Just make sure you don't fall in love with something that's cheap and ridiculous and stupid, because then you'll be left bitter and angry and resentful, and you will seek justice and vengeance and all those things. If on the other hand you fall in love like Plato, you'll write, you'll find a school, you'll teach, you'll have students, you'll be self-sufficient. But there is a window. And it's good that it's a window, because after at a certain age, your body needs to rest. At a certain age, your mind needs to rest. You don't want this fire to be burning inside you forever. You want it to die down. You want it to calm down. You want to just, do some gardening. You want to go around the lake and walk a little. You want to enjoy the weather. You have paid your dues. You have every right to kind of just sit back and rest. But while young, and you have the energy and the stamina, you can burn from within, and you can turn into ash. But always, protect this other life of yours that needs to survive without love. You can be like Karl Marx, filled with passion, But you can also be devoted to your wife, Jenny. And you could also be devoted to your daughter, Jenny. That when they both die, you just die too after a couple of months. And despite your passion, you're also very grounded. And you need to be grounded. It's important. See, first you need to be in love. And then slowly learn how to be grounded. If you're grounded, very attached, it's going to take a lot of difficulties to fall in love because there is so much to give up. It happens, but it's just difficult. You know, be in love with Gurdjieff, but make sure that you have a 9-to-5 job. Because there's a part of you that's mature enough to know that you can't understand Gurdjieff completely. That Gurdjieff is old enough to die eventually. That you have to figure things out on your own. And you can't figure anything out on your own with an empty stomach and no roof over your head. And no companion who can once in a while sit and watch a movie with you.